Now, if you went through the sales tax exemptions one by one by one, what would you find? You would find that they were produced by a fierce lobbying effort by a well-paid lobbyist who was representing some company or some large interest that did what? That contributed to the campaigns of many of the legislators, as well as the lobbyists contributing to the campaigns of the legislators. So, I propose 3 basic changes that are necessary to fix the system. And that's basically why I'm here and why we're going to go around the state in the next couple of months and why I'm going to include this as a very important part of my next and last budget message. 1, campaign finance reform. There are a couple of bills in the legislature. I like parts of all of them, but my bill would essentially, the bill I would favor, limit contributions to $5,000 for statewide races, $2,000 for any other race, and allow any municipality to enact lower, stricter limits. The key here, though, is that you can't accumulate. An individual can only give $50,000 in a 2-year cycle to any any candidate, political action committee, or advocacy group. And a PAC can only give $100,000 during that time. Why? Because you get PACs, for example, the NRA, and I have nothing against the NRA, they do their job, but the NRA can literally give 100 legislators $5,000 each. They shouldn't be able to. That's too much influence, et cetera. So those are the key components, and I would ban lobbyists from being able to make political contributions. Anybody who's a registered lobbyist should not be able to make a political contribution. I think you could do nothing more important for getting back a government that acts in the interest of the people than a tough, strong campaign finance bill. Now, I will warrant you that Ed Rendell being for campaign finance reform is probably a little odd. As the Philadelphia Daily News said, when I stood with Senator McCain and Senator Feingold in the 90s urging the passage of McCain-Feingold, the Daily News said that having Ed Rendell speak out for finance reform, campaign finance reform, would be like having Alibaba speak out against thievery. I thought that was a little harsh, but I have taken advantage of the system. I have, probably, and not probably, I've clearly raised more money than any candidate in Pennsylvania history, but it's wrong. I could tell you that, and I could pass a lie detector. I've never let campaign contributions influence a governmental decision that I've made, but I will also agree that it doesn't look great, that the public doesn't necessarily have confidence when a big contributor is bidding for a state contract. So even if the big contributor has the lowest price, it still doesn't look good. Campaign finance reform is essential.